Good morning, everybody. It is Monday morning today, and I went out with my mate. Just come back to me, mate. I went out with my mate the other day. She lived a couple of next door, but one to me when I was a kid, and it just reminded me. Her dad, I remember. She's 5 years. No, yes, she's 5 years older than me, Cathy, and I remember her dad coming home from the pub when I was about 5 or 6, and he was bevied. That means drunk, and in Liverpool. He was bevied, and he bought every kid in the street an ice cream, including me. And it just reminded me because one of my grandsons, my daughter's lad, about 2 weeks ago, his little girl Olivina wanted an ice cream. And there's always kids in our Marie's, my daughters, her grandkids. And she was with her friends and that. And her dad had left his wallet in the house. So he, he borrowed the lad over the road card and said, can I just get Olivina the ice cream? I paid the money. He bought every kid in the street an ice cream on the lad over the road's card. He did pay me back, by the way, £20 odd it was. He did pay him but it just reminded me of my story when I was a kid. And another thing we were talking about the bonfire nights and that. We used to drag we lived by Jacko's farm when I was a kid, and we'd go and chop a tree down from about June, July, start chopping a tree down to drag home to the close we lived in to set on fire for bonfire night. Yes, we did. Hard to believe, but we did. There must have been 1,000 kids, like doing the pyramids. They'd all be rope round it, all pulling on these logs. And we'd set fire to it and it'd be on fire for weeks in the close where we lived. And I put a bit of makeup on today. I had no intentions, but I put a bit of makeup on and I thought I might go out. I might not, but I might go out. Yet so, we used to do winter warmers. Does anybody remember them? Leave a comment if you do in my comments under the video. We used to get a tin, like a big, not a paint tin, because that would have set the paint on fire, like a big tin of peas, dinner peas they were then, or baby's milk. We used to get it and put 2 holes in, put wire in, and we put all little bits of twigs in the bottom of the tin and little tiny bits of coal, because we all had coal fires then, didn't we? And little tiny bits of coal and paper, and we'd set fire to it, and till it got smoking, and then you used to twirl it round to get the in it, if you know what I mean, to get the wind in it, so the twigs had set fire to it. Well, little old me, brainwave, couldn't find no wire, could I? Put a piece of string in, that'll do. Mistake right away. Mistake number 1. So I'm setting fire to it. Oh, it's getting a nice little red glow on the bottom there. So I decided to swing it round. I'm out next door but one to my mother's then. I decided to swing it round. This was mistake number 2. I swung it and it went, obviously, I'd made it with string. It went whoosh, right through the woman's window next door but one. I couldn't sit on my arse for a week, I don't think. My mother got the slipper. The woman next door but one said I tried to set fire to her house with me can. I never, but that was another little memory we were talking about while we were sitting there. And also the lamppost when we were kids. You'll all remember them. We used to put the rope over the lamppost and we'd swing around them. That was our playground years ago, wasn't it? We did have a swings by us. Oh, that's another story. That brings bad memories. That I've always had diverticulitis. Well, I think I must have had it when I was a kid, to tell you the truth. Because, let me tell you, the times I'd be playing in them swings, and then when you feel the in your stomach, And you know you should make your way home then, when you feel that, and you feel your little old arse going, and that, one more swing, one more slide. You always did, didn't you? And the times I got on my way out the swings to behind the gates, and I'd shit myself. I think that was the start of my diverticulitis. I'd shit myself, and then I'd sit there crying. I was only 7 or 8, and he only lived over the road from me. I was only 7 or 8. Saxby Road swings, Birchie Road swings, whatever you used to call it. And then I'd sit there till I recognised a woman who was going past my mother's house, and I'd shout, "Hey, Mrs. Davis, or Mrs. Taylor, Mrs. Perry," whoever I knew was passing. "Can you knock on me mum's and tell her I've pooed myself again?" I've never done that when I'm older, come to think of it. I don't know what I'm laughing at. Got the bottom of the stairs many a time, and had to walk. Walk like an Egyptian, only not with me legs so wide, I'm telling you. Oh, that's another memory that springs to mind. Some of them are good, some of them are not so good. And what else was we talking about? And the thing. Hang on. Another little trick of mine. Used to get Mother's Pride bread then, didn't you? In the greaseproof paper. Your bread used to be wrapped in greaseproof paper years ago. And I think you still can in some places. Anyhow, I discovered, quite by accident, can't even remember how I discovered it, another handy tip of your pros you could call it. If you sit on the greaseproof paper and go down the slide, wait for it. Whoever goes after you goes whoosh, bump at the bottom. It makes it like glass. The slide is so slippy. Well, that was another little trick of mine. And I used to go to Prescott and take the wrapper off the bread out my mum's. When the loaf had finished, like, I put the last 2 slices into the new fresh one, take the paper with me, the greaseproof paper, and go to there. But the only thing was, the one in Prescott, it always had a muddy puddle at the bottom. Yes, you guessed it. Whoever come down the slide went right in the puddle, splash all over them. And I used to stand there hysterical. I suppose you could call me, I've been a little in my life, like, on the funny side, not a wicked side. Being yes, away. That was another little thing we were talking about, me and Kat. It's lovely, isn't it, when you meet up with someone and they know your history like you know theirs growing up, and it takes you down memory lane, doesn't it? Isn't it a lovely feeling when you do that? Anyway, I'm going to show you my outfit of the day today, because as I say, I'm going up to see my granddaughter again in the hairdressers. I've already done my hair today, and she's a makeup artist, but in their deluxe salon. So I might go up. Well, I am going up because her little fella's birthday, my great-grandson, Raymond, it was his birthday at the weekend, but they all went out to Gulliver's World. So I've still got his present and his card and money here. So I'm going to take them up. So this is my outfit of the day. I'll show you. I've got my wedding frock back on. Well, the one I wore for my grandson's wedding. And I've got put white shoes on. I have got a bit of tan on my legs, like, but I'm not putting a necklace on. I'm gonna wear it with this. I've just sent him home to get a shave and get changed. I'm gonna wear it with this. I did get a blue dress, you know, not like this. I thought it was like this, but it didn't look nice on me at all. You could see every lump, every bump, you know, like bump, bump, bump. And I thought, nah, that's not happening. So I'll try and see someone with a screenshot. Hang on, let me get one. Did I get one? Don't know. That'll do. Anyway, anywho, have a nice day, everybody. I hope you like me garden. I know you did, because everyone was saying so. So I'm going to trot off, and I might take a walk around town, and might have a few little scoops, I don't know, see how I feel, because I've got the opticians tomorrow. And when you see this, it'll be later on today or tomorrow. So got me brown. I never done a get ready with me because I didn't think I was going out. But no, as it's going on, I thought, you look quite nice looking today, Kat. Yeah, I might take myself out. So I am, as you do. Love you all. I don't think many of you are pressing the subscribe button, because I know a couple of months ago, every time I went on, I had loads and loads of new subscribers and that, and they're very few and far between now. And please share it to your Facebook or your other, your other channels, and that, share me thing. It helps me if you do that, and I appreciate it, I really do. So bye for now. I'll see you later. Did you get that screenshot before? Try it again. That'll do. Bye. Love you all.